how to do the assignment where I ask you to draw your name on the screen and how to save it. So if you follow the directions for this assignment, you're supposed to create a new project. So you can either go to the File menu or click on New Project, and you're going to get a window. If you notice the directions, it tells you to use 6 inches by 6 inches at 72, and make sure it's in inches, not in pixels, before you click Create. When you first create your document, notice if something is small, you can always zoom in on it by doing the Control 0 so that it goes full screen, right? And you're going to use the brush tool. So remember, you got a bunch of tools, so just make sure that you select the correct one, because if you select the wrong one, like down here, this may look like a brush, but that's actually a pen tool, and it works just like vector tools that we used last semester. So that is not what we want to use. Okay, you now also want to choose the correct type of brush. So you can make, larger than 15, I would say. And then if you draw, notice the difference between hardness. If I draw a line at 100% hardness, the line looks like that. If you change the hardness to 0% hardness, then I'm going to have something that's more spray paint looking, right? And the point is for you to draw your name with different colors. So also don't forget that you can go down here to the bottom and you'll see this color picker. So when you click on that little box, it brings up the color picker, and you can choose a different hue, right? And different values. And then when you paint, you will have different colors, right? Now, another thing that another thing that the assignment asks you to do is to draw straight lines. You notice right now, if I were to drag and draw, things are not very straight. They're kind of wobbly and they're not very neat. So how do I draw a straight line? The way that works is, rather than clicking and dragging, you're only going to click. You're never going to drag the mouse. You're never going to hold down the mouse button. So if I click once and then I move somewhere else, and then I hold the shift key and I click, it draws a straight line to that point. All I have to do is continue holding down the shift key and clicking over and over, and it will draw straight lines from that direction. So the assignment you're supposed to do is asking you to draw your full name, to try different brush sizes and colors, and to draw a zigzag that goes all the way around the document in 3 different colors, including some little dots of color. You can design it however you want, just try different things. And when you're done, when you're ready to turn it in and save it, you're going to go to the title up here. So you're going to double click this title and you're going to give it a name. Otherwise, it's just going to say new document. So make sure you type your name and drawing. This is a name drawing, so I literally typed Mr. Prince name drawing. Click OK. And then finally, we want to download this file so we can then turn it into Schoology. You go to the File menu and choose Save as PSD, and the computer will ask you where you want to put the file, or it'll download it in the Downloads folder. Just remember that it will either save it to the save it to the Downloads folder, or it will put it in, or ask you where you want to save it. Point is, make sure you download it as a PSD file, and then in Schoology you can then open and submit the file that you've downloaded to your computer. I hope that helps, and that's for completing this assignment.